Good afternoon, and welcome to this week's episode of Techy Tuesday. Today's quick tip is going to be a focus on Google Forms. Lots of times I have people who share out Google Forms and then they say, my form got edited. I don't know what happened. Well, there's a few little things and nuances about forms, or either they can't fill out the form at all. So these are some things that I'm going to show you that may help you complete Google Forms and share them properly. One thing is, if you want someone else to edit the form, like you're working with someone else and you both want to have edit access, to do that, you'll click on the three dots next to send and add them as a collaborator. The collaborator will be able to edit the form. You want to always make sure that down here under general access, it's set to restricted. This means that only people who have access can edit this form. You don't want to put this with anyone with the link or any of those, because if it's on a form and you change this, then they will be able to edit it. Okay, so that's one important thing. The next thing to look at, say this form is you're sending it to parents, people who don't have MPS email accounts. Need to check in the settings and make sure under responses in the pull down, if you collect email addresses, it's going to require them to sign in. One thing I would rather do when I create a form is just ask a question, email address, have them enter it, because if you collect the email address, it requires them to sign in. One other thing to check is to make sure that it's turned off for restrict to users in Montgomery Public Schools and its trusted organizations. Now, if this is a form that's an internal document that only MPS people will be accessing, sure, go ahead and turn this on. But if it's for the public, it's for parents to fill out, make sure this is turned off. And also, if you turn on limit to one response, then it requires them to sign into Google. So this needs to be off for parents. This needs to be off, and turn off the collect email collect email addresses. I find that it's very important when sending things to external places. The other thing is when we go to send, you want the link to send out. Do not copy this link up here to send out to parents or to the public or to post the form. To get the link to post the form, click the send button. You can send it here via email, or click this link icon, click shorten the link, and copy this. This gives them only the fillable form access. That is most important when sending this out. Now, if you want to embed this form on your website, anything like that, you can also click here and get the embed code. But I always use this link here. I take this and copy it. Now, I even can go one step further. If I want to make a QR code, take this link, go to QR code generator and make a QR code so parents can just scan it with their phone and it takes them to the form. But one thing to remember, settings. The responses are how we set up. This is important for outside sources, and the link we get and give to those parents to access this so people aren't editing our form. I hope this information helped you with Google Forms. Have a nice week.